This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social. I'm now joined by Amir Khan. Amir, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing well. A couple of days after the fight, feel good. It's happy with the performance. Did the 12 rounds, got the ring rust out. Obviously, there was ring rust there, and hopefully next fight I'm only going to be better.
I can see you've quite fresh faced as well, no cuts or no scars.
Yeah, look, I saw the fight and didn't really get hit with that many shots, really. The little shots I got caught with, the big shot I got caught with, obviously. I took maybe there was 5-6 big shots in the fight, but I was also put down once in the fight. But look, kind of recovered well. The face kind of is not marked up, so I'm quite happy that we went through a full 12-round fight and also not marked up that much.
What was the plan before the fight? Was it to look to get to the 12 rounds, or was you looking for a knockout at some point?
You know what? I wanted to get the full 12 rounds, and even if I probably went in there thinking that it was going to be a full fight that I was going to probably breeze through. But then, there comes times in the fight where you have to be on your game, and when I switched off that one time, he caught me all hand with the right hand and put me down. It was more of a flash knockdown, not that I never expected that. It just happened so quick, but and it happened just as I maybe put my hands down and maybe was relaxing. So yeah, he caught me right in between something and put me down. But look, these are things that I need to work on and make sure that I don't make these mistakes, especially against the upper and top class fighters.
What was going through your head when he caught you and you hit the canvas?
Yeah, look, I got straight back up again and my legs were fine. I didn't feel hurt one bit. It was more like a flash knockdown. I was fine. And I thought, you know what, I better sort myself out. I went in the corner. Obviously, Joe Gooson was very upset with me. He said, look, I need to keep my hands up. I need to be on point every time throughout the whole fight because I can't switch off for 1 second. When you got someone in front of you who's very hungry and wants to win, he's going to cause you a lot of problems. But I'm glad, the fight went really well. And I'm happy that, whatever happened in the fight, it was meant to happen.
You knocked Samuel down a couple of times in the fight yourself. What maybe stopped you from deciding just to go in for the kill and just to finish him off?
You know what, I wanted to get a feel of my fitness myself to see how I was. Also, it's been like 3 years since I went the full distance. So I thought, let me get a feel of me being back in the ring again. Obviously, I don't class the first fight. The last fight, so one before Samuel Vargas against Legreco, a fight because it finished so quick. But I wanted to get my feel being back in the ring again and getting the taste of it, and also my breathing and my movement and everything, and see how my body was going to cope. And to be honest with you, next fight I'll be a lot better because I've got that ring rust out of the way and I know what to do now.
Over social media, people were saying that it's a typical Amir Khan performance, exciting, but that little sense of vulnerability. Is that fair to say? Do you agree with that?
Look, I switched off for that 1 second and I got caught, yeah. So yeah, definitely. Look, end of the day, it's what makes my fights very exciting, and just don't have to make them too exciting. The fight would have been still very exciting without my knockdown, but look, it is what it is, and obviously I have to learn from that and come back.
Obviously, the talk at the minute is obviously between Brook and Pacquiao. What are your thoughts in terms of what would you prefer?
I would definitely prefer Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is a bigger name globally, and on any fighter around the world, if you say which name would you want on your resume, everyone's going to say Manny Pacquiao over Kell Brook. I would love to have Manny Pacquiao's name on my resume. I think he's a great fighter. He's a legend in the sport of boxing, and I think he in my opinion, is a bigger name than Kell Brook. But let's see how things go. Obviously, I'm going to leave it to my team. I've got to meet with Eddie Hearn this week. Let's see what the options are, and we take it from there.
In Britain, obviously, like a lot of fans would love to see yourself as Brook, two British guys going at it. What would it take for that fight to finally happen?
Look, it can happen. It can still happen. Look, anything can happen. Look, these are fights that are there for me on the doorstep that can still happen. Look, even if the Pacquiao fight happens, after that it can be a Brook fight. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm leaving the UK. I'm going to retire. I'm still fighting, and obviously I just feel that I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in boxing. So let's just see.
And obviously over this past weekend we've just saw Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia. What were your thoughts on that fight?
A very good fight. Both fighters boxed really well. Both great fighters, and it was a very competitive fight. And it shows why the 147-pound division is very exciting. Garcia is a fighter who I would love to fight, and obviously I've shared the ring with him. But yeah, what a great fight it was, man. And both fighters showed true heart, and well done to Sean Porter for becoming the new WBC champion.
And then this weekend coming, we've got Canelo versus Golovkin. How do you assess that one going?
That fight, Canelo and Triple G, I think Triple G, in my opinion, is going to win the fight. I think he's going to maybe late stoppage. With Canelo being off clenbuterol, being off the steroids he took, I think mentally that's going to play a big part and it's going to affect him. So I think I got Triple G winning by stoppage.
And just finally, when I interviewed Joe Goosen just before your fight last week, he said that he believes Canelo may have been on clenbuterol, when he fought you, and he feels that there should have been an asterisk next to your fight with him, and he should have been not given as an actual result fight. What do you think to that?
It is what it is, isn't it? Look, I'm not going to argue about it. I mean, same thing happened when I fought against Peterson. Same thing happened there. Canelo is another name. So these are two names that are always going to be something I'm not going to sweat about. I'm not going to keep thinking about it or sweat about it. Look, it is what it is. Obviously, I was the unfortunate one who was in the same wing as him, so I'm not going to really think about it too much.
Well, Amir, thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.